heart of Africa is Nigeria, and the nerve center of Nigeria is the city of Lagos. This is the land of opportunity. But to make it in business here, you have to be savvy, aggressive, and smart. My name is Biodun Shobanjo, and I'm the chairman of Troyka Holdings, a $150 million group comprising 7 companies, including Insight Communications, the biggest advertising agency in Nigeria, the Quadrant Company, the market leader in public relations, and Halogen Securities, the biggest security firm in the country. I co-founded Insight Communications with little money, but a giant vision. And anytime I saw opportunity for growth, I took it, creating new businesses to further serve my clients. Today, Insight is the most successful advertising agency in the country, and Troyka is the marketing communications empire. I wasn't born into my success. My beginnings were very humble, but my late father, a civil servant, inspired me to pursue excellence and to be the best. I have mastered the intricacies of the corporate world and the art of creating a successful business. Now, I'm looking for a protege. I'm looking for someone with the ambition and smarts to take corporate Africa by storm. I'm looking for the apprentice.
My name is Omar Ba. I'm first-generation Guinean American. I work as an international business development consultant. I'm 35 years old, and I'm here in beautiful Lagos, Nigeria.
My name is Vijay Nejari. I'm a 25-year-old Ghanaian, currently work as a software developer in the e-banking department of a bank in Ghana.
Hi, my name is Akatu Ochai. I'm 31 years old. I'm a corporate litigation attorney. I'm also a United Nations certified negotiator and arbitrator. I'm from Benue State and I represent Niger.
Hi, I'm Anthony Migwi from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm 26 years old and hold a Bachelor of Commerce degree in finance.
I'm Nancy Kalembe from Uganda. I have a Bachelor of Science in Population Studies and I'm a marketing executive.
My name is Michelle. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Imo State. I'm a banker.
I'm Edin Bogwa, 30 years old, sales and marketing manager, all the way from Nairobi to Lagos, and enjoying every minute of it.
I'm Hannah Aqua. I'm 27 years old. I'm an economist, and I'm from the beautiful country of Ghana.
My name is Oscar Kamkama. I'm 33 years old and was born in Kabale, Uganda, and I'm currently in risk management business.
My name is Kathleen. I'm 28 years old. I was born and raised in Yaoundé, Cameroon. I am a program officer.
Isaac Benchi Cranton is my name. I'm 30 years old and I'm from Ghana. I'm the customer account manager of a Chinese multinational company.
Hi, I'm Bekele Masade. I'm 25 years old. I'm Nigerian, but I currently live and work in the UK. I do not consider myself a woman of many words, but of dynamic action.
My name is Babatunde Ojikutu. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. I have a BS in civil engineering. Guess what? I'm going to be the first African apprentice.
Hello, my name is Blessing Joko. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Nigeria and I'm an information specialist.
Hi, I'm Diok Tibingana, 30 years old from Kampala, Uganda. I own my own law firm, Tibingana and Company Advocates.
Hi, my name is Joyce Mbaya. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Kenya. I have a Bachelor of Science in Computer and Mathematics and I'm an IT project manager.
My name is Yuna Somali. I'm Nigerian, born and raised in Washington, D.C. I'm a 28-year-old graduate student. I'm a managing partner at New Frontiers Investment Management.
My name is Nnamdi Anthony Mbonu, and I'm from Imo State, Nigeria. I'm 28 years old, the fourth child in a family of 7 children. I'm in charge of operations in an agricultural and agro-allied company. Watch out for me.
Welcome to Apprentice Africa.
Thank you, sir.
It's nice to see all of you gathered together for the first time. My name is Biodun Shobanjo. I'm the chairman of Troyka Holdings, and for the next 18 weeks, I'm going to be your CEO. Let me introduce you to Mimi Fachodu and Paul Olaleye. They are my trusted associates, and they are going to be my advisors on this program. If you meet my expectations, you carry on. If you don't meet my expectations, you'll meet me in the boardroom where one of you will be fired. I hope you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Subsequently, one of you will become my apprentice, and he'll be on an annual salary of $200,000 and a company car. I'd like to start off by giving you a little assignment. If you look over on your right, I would want for you to look at this garden, and with those furniture and accessories, I'd want you to decorate this garden as best as you wish. I'll see you later in the boardroom. Thank you.
This is...
And is that for volleyball?
No, I think we put them together. We have a lot of...
The map is here.
No, yeah, it's okay, but we got it.
I'm on the grill. You're on the grill. What's on the grill?
I do think a lot of people were pulling their weight, but that's what you get when you have a lot of individual-minded young people together in a place. We obviously do not know each other very well, so it would be a hard thing for us to determine leadership at this point. But I think at the end of the day, we did try to make some concessions, and allowed some people to take the lead so we could get things done within time.
This is our first day, so everyone is dying to impress. Everyone wants to be noticed as, the hardworking one, the one who doesn't give trouble, so no one is irritating yet.
I had the opportunity of working with Nancy, and she had to take care of the pool aesthetics. I worked with her and Tunde, and I saw her strength. It was good to watch, see a lady take control like that.
Can I give you a white chair and you give me a second yellow chair?
A white chair?
Yes.
White? Does it matter?
Yeah.
As to the guys sizing everybody up, trying to know who mentally you are better than and who maybe would pose a challenge or two up.
All the way. All right. Hello, everybody. Right. So, Mimi, how did you think they performed on the task?
Well, they were initially confused at the beginning. They were not quite sure of what to do or how to do it. But I think in between, they got themselves together, and I think they performed very well.
Well, it was a good start. They had to try and identify what the strengths or skills each contestant had so that they can now share the task. But that took a while, and that's probably why they didn't finish on time. But I guess, with subsequent tasks, they'll get their steam.
Okay, everybody. Firstly, I needed to let you know that you aren't here on a holiday. So that's why I gave you that little assignment. How did you think you performed?
In my humble opinion, and I stand to be corrected, best practice requires that when there are too many leaders in the house, you reduce the number of leaders by being a follower.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Yes, any other views? How do you think you performed?
Nancy did very well with the aesthetics. The pool side, she was able to organize things, and the help that she had, Tunde and I working with her.
Okay, who would you think was the outstanding male?
So I think the accolade for the outstanding male goes to Diox.
Okay.
He is highly unperturbed, and his demeanor for not getting worked up or frustrated kept us going, and we all just followed him, and that's why we, the Gazebo team, managed to erect Margot in Uganda.
Okay, I think under the circumstance, I'm going to give it to Nancy, all right? And I'm going also by some of the advice I've been given, okay? So it will be Diox and Nancy will be project managers. The first task that I'm going to give to you, I would have to split you into two groups, females on one side and the males on the other side. So I'm going to see who's going to win in this battle of the sexes, as we say. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to allow you to go, you settle in your new home, you get to know yourselves, and when I see you tomorrow, I'll give you my task. All right? You can go.
Colors that have been used. It's not the ordinary browns and maybe blacks that are used in batiks. More life. You can see more life. You can see it's African, so I like it. I like the kitchen.
Hello, everybody. There is a letter here from the desk of this African house. This will be your home for the next 18 weeks. I want you to come up with names for your individual companies. Remember, each company will keep whatever name you pick. You should therefore choose names that are bold, dynamic, and can capture your company's essence. Names should not be gender specific.
Okay.
So, that is.
All right.
All right, oh boy.
I think this is a blessing to be the first project manager, especially if we win in this task. It will be very good for me. I'm surprised that Namdi is the one who mentioned it, because I didn't even think he knew my name, and there he was. I thought that was nice.
I thought Shogun is an ancient Japanese warrior, shows power, wit, strength, one syllable, Shogun.
In my personal opinion, I tend to agree with Eddie, because this is Apprentice Africa. It's an opportunity for us to showcase our continent.
We are women, we're tough, we're African, we're going to be original. This is creme de la creme.
Look around, creme de la creme.
Zulu?
What do you think? But something different, maybe something that means apprentice, because that's what we're all here to do. Like, we're trying to be the apprentice, and I'm thinking maybe something Latin, something Greek. I was thinking like Tyros.
So you can only vote once, yeah?
I think matrix. Or
Zulu.
Why matrix? Well, because a matrix is usually used for solving problems.
Keep it short and simple.
Afrique something, like, or
Electric.
Surge. Afro surge.
Call it black.
No, this Afro thing. Afro
I go.
We have metrics, we have Afrometrics.
I go.
We have Tyros, we have SAD, we have Dynamo.
I go Summit. I go Zulu. Zulu takes the day.
Matrix.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the indomitable, the one, the only,
In the most beautiful, pretty corner, we have the gorgeous, the strong, the dynamic,
Don't break a nail.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nancy.
Morning, everybody. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Now the time for serious work is started. I sent you letters yesterday. I requested that you give your teams names. Have you carried out the exercise?
Yes.
So what names have you come up with? Nancy?
Mr. Shobanjo, when we thought business in Africa, we thought diversity, innovation, and problem solving. We came up with a word to incorporate all these three things, and that's matrix. Sir, I present to you Matrix Corp.
I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
And you guys?
Sir, as this program caters to the African continent and its private sector in particular, we felt that an African name would be appropriate. So we chose Zulu Corporation.
Zulu Corporation?
Yes.
Very good name as well. Has a very strong historical antecedent. That's very good. I'm impressed. You guys have done some work. Okay, your first task. I want to break you in very gently. I'm going to give you a very simple task. It's all about marketing. And you'll be doing that here in Lagos. I don't know whether you know, Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria. It has at least 10 million people. Literally, Lagos life is all about hustle. And that's what I'm going to charge you to do. You're going to go out there and do some hustling. Matrix will be selling football, and Zulu will be selling skipping ropes. How about that? Now, whichever team wins is going to get a reward, and the team that loses, unfortunately, would have to meet me in the boardroom, where one of you will have to be fired. My advisors, Mimi and Paul, are going to be watching you. They will monitor proceedings and advise me accordingly. Is that clear? Yes. Okay. So, go do your first task. Thank you.
Everyone assumes girls don't like football or are not interested in football, don't understand football, but I think that is going to work for us other than against us.
So this is just like their ball.
Yes.
Here's our own ball. Just go out
It could be up here.
Yeah, just expect
exactly.
what you're actually
I think the guys selling skipping ropes, wow, that's going to be a bit tough. Very tough indeed.
Now listen, yeah. In my management style, what I normally do, yeah, I like to have competition within a team.
I think Zulu Corp has been given an interesting task, and I think that we'll be able to accomplish it. Our major challenge would be that some of our team members don't know the streets of Lagos very well, but that won't be too much of a problem because the knowledge that some of us lack is found in others, and so if we work as a team, I think we'll do brilliantly.
We have something here from Mr. Biodun Shobanjo.
Task one, as you're all aware, is the street hustle, yeah?
Objective, to earn the highest revenue
Selling a consumer item
on the streets of Lagos.
And our task is to buy ropes.
Buy and sell.
Buy and sell.
Buy and sell.
Yeah.
So first everyone said no one looks very excuse. No one looks very
Can we drop down the area again?
Excuse me, can we have one meeting, please? We're talking about...
I feel our project manager will be able to handle the first task because it's not just about leadership. We are all going through a process. We all have our perceived weaknesses, so if there are areas that she's not very solid in, she has solid people behind her to back her up. But so far, she's doing a terrific job. She's doing very well, so I have absolute confidence in her.
Yes. Right. If you think of purpose and then connect your product to this purpose,
Yes.
Health, fitness, and patriotism.
Yes.
Are the three things that should motivate and guide you.
Have an obligation.
Simple.
Actually,
That everybody has so much potential and so much to bring to the team. I think that we can only wait and see who plays the biggest part. But I think that everybody will carry their weight on this team.
9 men. Do you know how many meters you could cover at a minute with 9 men?
We decided to group ourselves into 2 main subgroups. Make sure there are marketing guys in both teams, and I think it's working perfect for us.
The task for today was essentially for the girls to sell at least 24 footballs on the streets of Lagos.
Because if you go to any sports store, this is going to be, you know...
It's about 2,000 naira.
It's like 2,000 naira.
Person in my group who did very, very well and I felt was super is Nandi. Because Nandi had said that he is not a salesperson, but he actually managed to sell 4 ropes.
I'm demonstrating a love for my country, and I want you to do the same with me. I have this. This is just a skipping rope, yeah? Yeah. But you know what it is? It's health on the go. This is fitness. This is prosperity. This is patriotism. I brought up this idea of selling patriotism. You know, like we had to coin a slogan for our sales today from what I suggested. Selling patriotism. It's not enough for you to go out and say, look, buy ropes. We're going to have to attach something emotional to it because I believe that emotions make sales. People buy things because they have a feel for it.
We're here as young people to promote health and fitness in the streets of Lagos. We've taken the initiative to do that.
Health and fitness.
Exactly.
That's better. Our sales pitch basically was invest in your own health, invest in your own fitness.
I don't like jumping.
Yes, sir. The most effective way to keep in shape is skipping.
If you skip about 10 times or even 20 times a day.
10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening is almost as good and as essential for your calories.
We have done our market research.
And just for today, we're selling these for 1,000 naira.
1,500.
For how many?
For
just one.
Just a salesperson. Alright, sir.
That's quite expensive.
No. You see, here's the thing.
Don't start selling now until we get to pack and shop.
Do we really need
because
to buy stuff?
We need to move in a group.
Okay, let's just buy something from
Let's just.
It was so difficult for us to reach any decision at all, and I didn't see her do what I expect a leader to do. Much as I don't expect a dictatorship kind of leadership, but I expect that firmness of purpose and that clear direction. She should set the pace for the team, and she clearly didn't do that.
When we got to the actual location, we noticed that we weren't able to upright or put up any sort of table or use any of the items that we wanted to originally buy. We just felt like, given the time constraints, given our location, that we should just revert to plan B. And that was simply for all of us to just go out there, sell as much as we can, chant, and try to gain as much attention as possible for us to sell in the location.
What? Support Nigeria.
Our strategy was not only to sell as many ropes as we can, but also to ensure that we make a profit.
So how much is this? Free of charge?
No!
Wow. The person who sold most in my team is Eddie, because he was able to make sales of about 7,000 something naira.
You cannot put a price on
Yes, madam. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
We're raising awareness for our boys through football. Don't move. Okay, no problem. Whichever you want, you get. Right in your car. Thank you very much.
As you know, most of us, I believe, are not from Nigeria. A few of us don't even live in Africa, so trying to understand the traffic without getting knocked over. We actually sold all the 24 balls we were supposed to sell. It just came about by, cooperating. We didn't have any fights.
Thank you. God bless you. You're a lovely lady. I got a tip. Chinese yuan.
What?
$5 a stick. I don't know.
High quality rope.
Fat.
You're not fat at all.
Oh.
Matrix had a good performance today because the team was motivated, unified. If we did not sell 1 or 2, we sold more than 24, I think, which is what we had planned to do. So Matrix did well in the task. Street hustling is not an easy thing, and the experience is very different from the corporate when you have your suit on.
Yeah, of course you want a house.
Street hustling is hard. It's hard in Nigeria. It's really hard.
Hi, welcome. You may go into the bedroom. Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Good day, sir.
How are you today? You remember your task this week? Your task?
Yes.
Said you should go and sell on the streets? Yeah? Good. Matrix, you were supposed to sell football.
Yes.
Zulu, skipping ropes, right?
Yes.
So, Nancy, I should ask you, how did it go?
I'm happy to tell you that the girls are very flexible because we planned something else completely because we did not know what was on ground. We didn't know what we were working with. We had a different strategy. When we got there, we changed the strategy and it worked so well, they all adjusted quickly.
Very good. So, Zulu?
Zulu,
how did you guys perform?
Whatever we planned in our meeting, we were shocked when we got to the ground. It was like baptism from hell, I would say. This is now like the real Lagos. What we found on the ground was completely different. But we picked up and things went very, very well. And we managed to make a profit on our sales.
Very good. Well, as you know, my advisors have spoken to me about how you guys performed. I dare say that some of the things they said, I found a little bit disturbing, particularly with regards to how you went about the task, the kind of revenues you generated. But let me just ask, before I give you my decision, Nancy, if I asked you, would you say that Matrix won?
At the moment, I don't know how Zulu performed, but from my assessment, I think we did very well.
Zulu?
I think we won 64% profit.
The figures, somebody has the figures? Paul? Right. Team metrics. Total revenue generated 29,200 naira. Team Zulu. Diox, you thought you did so wonderfully well, but I have the results here. And revenue generated by your team is 34,395 naira. So Team Zulu is one. I say congratulations. You deserve to enjoy the reward of very hard work. So you'll be going to a beach party at a private beach house on an island off the coast of Lagos. So I say congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You may go back to the house.
Thank you.
Now, team matrix. Why did you think your team lost?
Right from the start, we worked as a team. We worked very hard. Whatever caused us to lose was certain few factors that maybe were beyond our control. I think one of the things that we were relying on mainly in the area we were in was the traffic. And of course, we had to maximize lunch hour. And in the afternoon, well, we were held up.
Well, Nancy, I mean, you can give me all sorts of excuses in the world as to why you did not meet the objectives that was set you. I think, in my view, you didn't quite take on board what I told you when I briefed the two teams. Can anybody tell me who you thought, in your view, slowed the team down, apart from all the excuses that Nancy has given me?
We had great leadership. What we needed was effective leadership.
Can I ask you, did you even have a strategy to sell what you had?
Yes, we did have a strategy.
What was your strategy?
Our strategy was to sell corporate. We thought there would be shops around the area. Some people would go and sell door to door, and others would remain and hustle on the street. And we'd keep on, re-strategizing depending on the situation. When we got there, we did not have shops to sell, so we took advantage of the traffic, and that is how
Nancy, that cannot be that cannot be a strategy to sell. If you want to sell, and I hope you understand what I mean by strategy, you had balls to sell. Balls are balls are balls. But if you had a strategy to sell that product as something that would mean something totally different to whoever was going to buy, then that would be the thrust of your selling effort. I don't think you had a strategy. Nancy, and there's no way I'm going to accept that. Is anybody going to tell me something different?
Yes, I was.
Yes?
The strategy for the marketing on the street was to have at least 2 promoters who would be holding signs and actually gaining that attention towards us. And the theme for that was actually the African Cup and us women promoting football in Nigeria. That was the theme. But we're also going to have another set of people.
But did you use that? It was not used.
We did have 2 promoters who were dressed in black and distinguished themselves effectively throughout the whole
My
team.
information is that you were more of cheerleaders than anything else, Eunice. That was my information.
Well, from the very onset, when we were throwing out ideas, to have a slogan and to have a theme around a promoting event is something different. To sell something hardcore to somebody and actually engage them to buy it, you need an incentive. People love incentives. People would want to buy something because there's an added value behind it. And I threw out the idea, we need to get an incentive to sell this ball because I know that this is hardcore, hard sales on the ground. We could have hit that target possibly
Catherine, you know, I could engage you in a debate on that to sell footballs, you don't necessarily need to give an incentive. I totally disagree with that. And I don't have that kind of time to go on debating. What I'm interested in here is, who was the weakest link amongst yourselves? Tell me. Is that clear?
Yes, it is.
All right. So select the two people that you think are going to come back with you. Who will those be?
I'll choose Hannah and Blessing.
All right. Well, Anna and Blessing, both of you will have to come back here with Nancy to tell me why one of you will not be fired. All right? Out you go.
There's a problem of leadership here. Nancy has clearly demonstrated that though she may have some leadership skills, she's not an effective leader. She told the team what to do, but not how to do it.
Okay, all right. Okay, I think
that may have affected.
I think I have a clear idea of what's going on. I mean, I'll take my decision and I'll stand by it. Whom do you think I should fire?
I think you should fire Blessing because we're working as a team. In business, you always work with people. When you're going to speak in a team and it is all about, I did this, I this, me this, it doesn't help the team. However hardworking you are at something, sometimes you need to be flexible sometimes.
Nancy,
Pardon?
Don't you think you should take the blame as leader of the team?
No, I should not.
Why not?
I'm responsible for the team, yes, but I was not dealing with babies. When we sit together and think of something, we say we're going to work as a team, we're not going to have petty issues, we should work as grown-ups and professional ladies. I think that is what we should do. I was the project manager for this team, and I did the best I could possibly do.
I give you footballs, all right? Being women, you should be able to use all of your assets to make mincemeat of this assignment. And you come back, and the men who are supposed to sell skipping ropes, which is so difficult for them, they outperformed you. Tell me, why did you guys lose this assignment?
Sir, we lost just for one reason: ineffective leadership. And I could just go on and on. Classic example is our cheerleading tactics. Even while we were out there on the field, several times she wanted us to gather again and start singing chants. And I'm looking at footballs scattered everywhere that we haven't sold. And I'm looking at drivers. And I was humorously saying to my team members, oh, that's my customer driving past. It's an effective leader that dictates the tune of a project or an organization. If it is weak from the head, there is very little or nothing that we can do at the bottom.
May I say something just to answer to that? For starters, it wasn't about gather together and chant. I was thinking about their safety.
Okay, you are trying to get to me emotionally. I don't want that. Hannah, Hannah,
yes.
Tell me something. How many balls did you sell?
I didn't sell any balls, sir.
Why?
So my job first was to be the cheerleader.
Now, that was changed at some point in time.
That was changed, especially
right.
after half.
Okay, after your break, the strategy was changed.
Exactly.
We don't want any of this cheerleading business. Let's go sell balls.
Exactly.
So how come you didn't sell one ball? You must tell me that.
When I approached the cars, and I was told by the team manager, project manager, to start look at them and say 1,500 naira, and then they might bargain down. Many of my clients or customers bargained down to, well, they always said 800 or maybe 700. Because I guess she told us we're focusing on profit, and in the dossier it said revenue, I was told by her, and there were several times I'm like, oh, I could just sell this ball. He wanted 800. She said, no, our cutoff price, our baseline is 1,000. So, sir, I lost lots of customers.
Did you sell?
Didn't say that. Let me make something clear. I said we have a baseline of 1,000 shillings, and I did not tell her alone. It was to everybody.
Okay.
It was a matter of being.
Did anybody sell any ball for less than 1,000 naira eventually?
No one.
So, really, I still say to you that you did not sell any ball at the end of the day.
And my other...
No. You cannot. You will never, ever establish a successful business if you don't make profits.
And
that's the name of the game.
And exactly, that's what I asked.
So
even
I'm saying,
can I sell
Anna,
2 balls for the price of 1?
Anna, I'm saying to you that there is no way you would run a successful business without making money.
Exactly, sir.
All right? Otherwise, I won't even be your CEO here.
Of course.
Okay, look, I have to take my decisions. I've had all the debates up and down. Nancy, I recall the first task I gave you when you came to the house. All your colleagues said, oh, Nancy has demonstrated wonderful leadership abilities. But you know something? With leadership comes responsibility. I didn't think, I could not see a strategy that drove your selling effort. So for you as a leader, there are question marks there. And I've heard all you've told me about, oh, you know, you were told to play challenging road, and I hear all of that. But the task that was given was profit-oriented, all right? And I couldn't understand for the life of me a situation where you go out there and you didn't sell anything. Blessing. There is no way, you better understand that, anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter what amount of experience you think you have, 12 years, 14 years, I couldn't care less. If you cannot play within a team, you cannot succeed. I don't believe in prima donnas. I don't care what you think you know. And you better understand that. All right? This is a very tough one, but I'm sorry I have to let somebody go. I have told you, in my view, where the deficiencies lie. But given the fact that this business was about making money, I regret, Anna, you're fired. Go. You are lucky, Nancy. All right?
Thank you very much.
How it feels to be the first person fired, honestly, I felt it coming, especially after yesterday's task. But I see it not as the first person fired, I see it as the 18th person fired, because there were several others who didn't make it to the show.
The whole day. I was like, I can't even look at you. Oh, shit!
What I have learned through the first and only task at the Apprentice Africa is that, yes, if you want to make it in Nigeria, you have to hustle. It's exciting.